Okay, yep, nice and straight. Yep. NITTO! Good morning everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Michael for Ford Truck Enthusiasts. Today we are out in the gorgeous mountains of Southern California in the Angeles National Forest. We are doing some off-roading and we're doing a review of the NITTO Recon Grappler tire. Let's go ahead and talk about where the Recon Grappler All-Terrain and where it fits into NITTO's light truck grappler lineup. As you can see on their website, the new Recon Grappler All-Terrain sits in between NITTO's dedicated off-road mud terrain tires and their more street-oriented performance tires or long-distance mileage tires. In that sense, literally and metaphorically, NITTO Tire designed the Recon Grappler All-Terrain to be the best possible tire for almost every scenario, from highway commuting to off-road playtime. Let's go ahead and talk about features and specs. NITTO Recon Grappler All-Terrain tires boast a 55,000 mile limited treadwear warranty for LT metric and flotation sizes. NITTO tire engineers also paid special attention to road noise, giving the tires both wide and narrow groove tread pattern. And what this does is it reduces noise overall, but also improves traction, and they also added large tread and reinforced shoulder blocks to improve dry and wet stability as well. There are also two different types of shoulder lugs. Now, if you're not familiar with what shoulder lugs are the treadwear design that continues over onto the sidewall of the tire itself. You're not really going to see them on street tires, but you do see them a lot on mud terrains. And so for the Recon Grappler All-Terrain, NITTO has put two different shoulder lug styles. You can kind of pick the one that fits your truck and your style the best. And second, they aren't just for show. Like I was saying, they're installed in these off-road centric tires, and they basically give you added traction when you're going through obstacles. Shoulder lugs are the things that give mud terrain tires their kind of badass aesthetic and off-road performance capabilities, and here we are enjoying them on an all-terrain tire that can be used in daily commuting scenarios. Alright guys, we are now heading home inside the air conditioning F-150. So here's my friend Adolfo. And Adolfo, why don't you tell everybody what you do?
Well, I'm in a car business. I've been selling cars for the last 20 years.
Guys, Adolfo works for South Bay Ford in Hawthorne, California. And what's really cool right now about his dealership is that even though it's not a great time to buy a new or used vehicle, they are not selling their vehicles over MSRP right now, unlike a lot of dealerships. All right, guys, so in terms of evaluating the tires, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the visual aesthetics, road noise, road manners, and off-road characteristics, and kind of give our overall impressions about our experience. So, good sir, what do you think about the visual characteristics of these particular tires?
The compliments I guess so far from everybody has been like, I was amazed about the look. The look is like amazing. I love it.
I am in complete agreement. The moment I saw these tires on this truck, I was completely blown away. It looked like you'd put much bigger tires on.
Exactly.
They're a little bit taller and a little bit wider than the factory spec, but still these are just the monster, the chunky sidewalls, those shoulder lugs, kind of the square edge to them. They just look so mean and so cool. Let's talk about your experience with both fuel economy and with on-road noise.
The fuel economy, I was impressed actually, because we have a few guys that change tires on their trucks, and right away they mentioned to me, oh, you're gonna lose like an average about 5 miles a gallon. But now, after driving the truck for like, I believe like a couple of weeks, like a quarter or like half a mile different on the gas. I was impressed for that, because I didn't know that it was gonna be saving that much gas, even with these tires. Look, bigger tires, the look and everything. So I was amazing about that.
Anytime that you're upgrading to a performance tire, whether that's an actual sports car tire or a tire that's meant to do something with a performance in mind, like off-roading, there are going to be some trade-offs, but to learn that this only has third of a gallon, half a gallon is really astonishing. And I think that you've also been impressed with the road noise as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. The noise is, I don't even notice, to be honest, because like before, obviously I didn't put attention to the factory tires, but now that I put attention because I have these tires, I'm impressed because I was expecting like huge noise. Like some of my co-workers put tires on his truck, the same similar truck that I have, and he say, oh my God, it's amazing, like the noise that he feel with his tires that he put, and with these tires is not a big difference. Normally I put my music like very low volume, and I can even hear the tires, the noise. It's like a normal truck.
You know, for reference, I've driven two 2021 F-150s this year and a Tremor package F-250. And you know, it's probably just a touch louder than the all-terrains that come on the 2021 F-150s,
Yeah.
but I would say it's either about the same or even quieter than the Tremor package tires on both the Super Duties and the Ranger. Have you noticed anything else about the on-road driving experience?
Not really. I didn't notice like a big difference because the factory tires I was driving, not a huge difference. Like I would notice it right away. Because
Right.
if it is a big difference, you can tell.
So in terms of on-road performance, and then I've been experiencing it today as a passenger, not too loud. Gas mileage has not dropped significantly. It has dropped a little bit, but I would say that very little compromise in terms of an all-terrain tire. So today we went up to Rower Flat OHV, which is part of Angeles National Forest. You can go up there, $5 a day, do some off-roading with ATVs, dirt bikes, and big trucks. And so we spent most of our time on the dirt road getting to the park itself and then getting to our particular trail. But we ended up on a pretty steep trail. For full context, this is an FX4 package F-150, so it's got 4 high, 4 low, 4 auto, and a locking rear differential. So it is made to do this, but you do not want to do it with the this type of obstacles with the standard factory tires. They just don't have enough meat and grip. And so our question is that because these are not full MT tires, were they going to be able to do these obstacles? And I think we were pretty impressed. Yes! NITTO Recon Grappler.
I was super impressed, and just for me being like a rookie pretty much on off-roading. Obviously, when we see the road, I was kind of a little skeptical, and then I was a little scared to go in there. But trusting the tires, trusting the truck that we have, and I said, let's go. And then I was so impressed, like the way they handle, and it just looks like the tire just grab those rocks and just climb.
Oh yeah, because we were filming up and down, you went different routes. Because it's so dry here, it was a combination of like hard pack rock surfaces and very loose dust and sand. And then there was that bigger obstacle that you went over that you had to take the aggressive line up
Yes.
by the trees. So you really only had half the truck that had nice kind of packed surfaces. The rest of it was chunky and loose, and there was a big divot off to your your driver's side, so
It was actually, and if I was maybe carrying like my girls, I would not do it.
Right.
But I did it because I was by myself, and I liked the challenge, and it was a good challenge. And I think the tires handled it really well. The truck did a great job. I'm more impressed how the tires did that and just grab those rocks and keep climbing like it was like nothing. It was easy, effortless. It was not like a lot of job that we had to do that. So it was a great experience.
it just walked right up the hill. The only thing it needed was grip, and these tires in the right line gave us all the grip we needed. With you stopped slipping completely once you locked the rear diff.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. I was really impressed. You probably don't want to take these tires mudding. I don't think they're quite deep enough to do that. It's obviously something we couldn't test because, again, it doesn't rain here and it's a really dry year. But as far as like a do everything tire, I am just personally really impressed by how they look and how they perform today in the real world. No PR person was with us. We were out by ourselves in the middle of the 103-degree desert heat, just having some fun with these tires. And this is a completely stock truck, no lift kit, no nothing, just a package from Ford and some NITTO Recon Grappler tires, ATs. Your final thoughts, sir. Would you, now that you know about these, would you recommend them, and would you ever buy a set yourself? Hard cash money.
For sure. Not even think about it. Like, honestly, like I said, it is a good experience coming from a rookie experience for me. I call myself a rookie on off-road, for sure. Like, because the reason I will buy it, because you can actually use these tires on the city, like on my normal day, like driving home and go to work. And I don't have to worry about the noise. I don't have to compromise too much on the gas. That's a big deal, because the gas, it was big for me. Because I thought I was gonna like sacrifice 5 miles a gallon, something like that, but it didn't. So that means I can drive this truck on a normal day. And also, but if I decide to go to off-roading, so I can just take off and do it, and I know it's gonna do the job.
The do everything tire. You know, it's the tire you get when you have a commuter and you have some weekend fun every once in a while. And I'm completely blown away, especially by the looks, because I'm kind of becoming a nerd for how tires look. You know, I just love the way the Michelin Pilot Sport tires look. They look like race car tires, and these NITTOs look like monster truck tires. Whoop, we're overheating. We got a camera, we lost one camera. Anyway, guys, we're gonna close it out here before we lose the second one. Thank you so much to Adolfo for helping me out today, and to all of his colleagues at South Bay Ford for sparing him for a day. We had a ton of fun. I hope you guys are all well and safe. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that business that helps algorithms or something. I don't know. We will see you on the next video, in the next review. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming out soon. So anyway, thank you so much. Cheers.